In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you step-by-step case study that I was doing with a client who wanted to make 20,000 euros per month as a profit. We took a look at her business, at her life, and take a look what was holding her back. See you there. I cannot not to share this amazing overview of our session that I had just now with a dentist, with an entrepreneur woman that had a coaching session with me. So basically, sometimes I am just opening up some spaces where people can have a coaching strategy session with me. And so this lady, she came to me and she applied for strategy coaching session. And in this session, I'm always helping people to understand where they are, where they want to be, and what is really preventing from the goal that they want to achieve. And you know how always entrepreneurs come and they think it's always about the marketing, about employees and everything. But actually, it is so much deeper than that. And I do have this skill from the universe, from God, you name it, where I can see the things above only the strategy, because I know that everything is mindset, everything is about belief system, everything is how we see the world. And sometimes we think that we just need to work harder. We just need to push. We just need, invest more in the Facebook ads. But guys, it's not about that. And now in this video, I'm going to prove you and explain you like a case study how the lady within 1.5 hours had a profound breakthrough, and she really understood why was she miserable? Why wasn't she able to move fast enough towards her goal? So let's go. So she came to me and always, I asked her a question. What is the goal that you want to achieve? So she said, well, I want to be the best dentist cabinet in the Baltics. And I want that, all the children are with a healthy teeth and, everything is just so bright and beautiful. I said, fantastic. How will that look like? Because one thing, in the first place, you need to be specific about your goals. If you are just going with, let's say, I would like to have this and I want to be the best, dentist clinic in the Baltics, it's not specific enough. Because, for somebody, it's going to be how many children will they serve? For somebody, it will be how much money they're going to make. For somebody, it's going to be how big impact they're going to leave, how many times they will be in newspapers and magazines, in ads and everything. So it always has to be very, very specific. So I said, tell me, let's imagine you have this new clinic and how many hours do you want to work? She said, I didn't think about it, but okay, I would want to work 3 days, 24, 5 hours. I said, beautiful. How much money you want to make? And she was like, and she completely changed her color of the face. And she became very, very hesitant. And I said, what is happening? Why do you feel that way? And she was like, well, it's a big amount of number. I said, okay, so tell me, I want to make 20,000 per month as a profit. I said, why did you change your face? Why you were so hesitant? She said, because, I think it's a big number. And, I'm not sure how I'm going to make it and whether I deserve it. No, but at the same time, I do deserve it. And long story short, here's the thing. When we think consciously that we want to make 20,000 per month, and subconsciously, there are the beliefs that you are not worthy, it's gonna be too hard, what people gonna say about me. Your subconscious always has the power, because your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of your actions. And it works like that. Let's imagine you say, I want to make 20,000 euros per month. This is what your conscious is saying. But the subconscious is saying, I am not sure whether it's possible for me, or what other people will say about me. What if it's going to be too hard, and etc. your subconscious will always win. And that's why I'm such a big advocate that you must work on your mindset first. And I said to her, if you will not shift this belief, if you will not change the way you think, this belief is always gonna guide you. So this is the first thing that we realize, that she must work on her money mindset and her self-worth so that she can achieve the goal that she wants. The second thing, I said, okay, so tell me more. How do you feel about your business? What is happening in your business? And she was, I really like serving, but here's the one thing. I said, tell me. So this one thing is that sometimes people do not appreciate what I do. I said, how come? Because, they want it cheaper, and then they want some money from the government. But if they would really care about their children, if they would really care about their kids' teeth, it shouldn't be that they are hesitant about what it costs. They should be coming and appreciating what I do. And here is a thing. I said, how does that make you feel? She said, it makes me feel very disappointed and I'm angry, and it's not just fair. They should prioritize their kids' teeth, not only hairdresser and the shoes and, the clothes. And this was such a breakthrough for me and realization that this is the one thing that was holding her back massively. And I said, tell me, where is this pattern of holding the grudge and having expectations that are not met in your life is showing up in your life even more with your parents, with your husband, with your friends? And she bursted into tears. She said, it's so true. I have so many expectations because all my life I have been a giver. And now they do not appreciate it. And I also deserve, they should appreciate my job. And I said, you know what? These expectations are not realistic. Is it really possible that every single person who is going to come in your cabinet and they're going to say, you are so amazing, you are the best doctor, we're going to pay you everything you want? She said, no. I said, but this is your expectation. And what was happening? She was holding the grudge. She had the sin towards those people. She had the sin that people do not appreciate her work. And what was she doing? She was collecting all these heavy stones on her back, and we did some hypnosis. And that's why I say your spiritual work is also incredibly, massively important. The first thing is your mindset work, right? Your limiting beliefs, your fears. The second part is your spiritual work. If you have this grudge, if you have this feeling like you cannot forgive your parents, you cannot forgive your husband, you cannot forgive your clients, you're working, I said to her, it's like having a bag full of heavy stones that are holding you back, and you want to run towards your goal, but this is holding you back and you are not able to move forward. And I want to ask you, what are these sins, the grudges, and what are the people that you cannot forgive? And you maybe think this is okay to feel that way. But I can tell you one thing. If you're gonna have people that you cannot forgive, if you're gonna have this feeling, this is energetically holding you back. This is sucking your energy that you could use for progress for your business. But this is holding you back. And we did some hypnosis. That's why I am such a, true believer that we have to do this spiritual work like meditation, where we really connect with our heart when we forgive. And of course, forgiving is one of the hardest things for us to do. Because, when we can't forgive, we think that we are hurting those people. But actually, you're hurting yourself. It's like taking the poison and drinking this poison. And you think that that person is gonna die from that poison. But actually, you are dying. And she bursted into tears. She was crying. She said, you are so right. These are the things that were holding me back. We did this hypnosis, this meditation, and she felt relieved. She said, now I'm gonna start a new thing. Because look, guys, we can only control how we gonna respond in that particular situation. We cannot influence or we cannot make people to appreciate our work. It's impossible. I would also want that everybody is just craving for my work. And this is true. You know, a lot of people are craving, but there will be some people from the side who will be saying, I don't believe her. She is lying. It's impossible. It's easier for her to speak because her husband is probably supporting her financially, and that's why she can live the life she's living. But this is not true. And I cannot control those people. All what I can control is what is my reaction or response towards these people. So, and then the third stage was, of course, the strategy. Firstly, we did work on the mindset. Secondly, we did some work on the spiritual work, right? On the forgiveness. And the third one was the strategy. And also, you know, I believe that every single person who is in business, we have to have our mission. My mission is to change 1 million people's lives. And I know whatever I'm gonna do, whenever I'm coming in the YouTube or in the Instagram or whatever I'm doing, I always know that my mission is to change 1 million people's lives. And then I'm looking at my Instagram, at my website, and I'm asking this question: is this in alignment with my mission? Is my brand, my pictures, my movements, my stories, my posts speaking in alignment with my mission and with my values? And sometimes we just think we're gonna post whatever in our Instagram, but if it's not in alignment, the people who will read your Instagram, the people who will look at your website, they're gonna be confused. And it is so, so important that everything you do is in alignment with your mission, also in alignment with your values. Also, you know, when I ask her, okay, so you want to make this 20,000 K, the profit, have you ever calculated how much money do you have to have the turnover on the daily basis so that you can take out as a profit 20,000? And she was like, oh no, I'm just guessing. But these are the things, guys, that is really important. We have to have calculation, because if I want to make, let's say, I don't know, 5 million per year, I understand every single month I need to make X amount of money. Or if I'm not doing in the months, I am doing in the launches. So I understand. So there I can do this and there I can do this. And then I'm just calculating what are the action steps that I can take? What needs to be taken into the consideration so that I can make this amount of money? How many leads do I need to collect so that the people, so that I can make this money? So this is the strategical work. But it will not work if you don't take care of the first two things that I was explaining, your mindset and your spiritual work, because everything is energy. Whatever we do in life, whatever we do is the energy. And if your energy is blocked because you are holding the grudge or you have the sins towards somebody, energy is not flowing. And then you are wondering, why am I taking first step and I'm taking 5 steps back, and it's not that I'm moving fast enough? So that's, you know, the reason why I was working on my mindset so much. Why I was, every single person that I felt, you know, even I would think about this person, I would literally do the meditations, I would do the clearing, I would do the forgiveness work so that I can move forward. And that's why I'm able to manifest things in my life so fast, because I work on these 3 things: my mindset, my spiritual work on my body, on my soul, and the strategy. So let me know which part of your life do you need to focus more. What do you think is holding you back from where you are and where you want to be? I hope you loved it, and I see you soon.